What's going on, family? It's Nick Wright Bodybuilding, your side delts, the medial head of the deltoid, the sides of your shoulders, the one muscle group that gives you that width, that gives you that pop to your physique. Best way to work those, side lateral raises. The way you probably do those, if you're like me and about 90% of other lifters, is you take a moderately heavy dumbbell, you bend your arms in so they're not as high as a curl, but they're not straight armed either. And you then drive your elbows up to the ceiling, elbows staying higher than your hands at all times, and you're going to make your pinkies reach towards the sky, as in your pinky knuckles are the highest knuckle on your hand, tilting the butts of the dumbbells up towards the ceiling along with your elbows. It's going to be like a chicken flapping its wings at a tea party. That's the traditional way to do side lateral raises. Again, the bend protects your joints, allows you to use heavier weights, you crank away at the shoulders. Now for me, my shoulders, they feel well worked. I mean, I get them burning during a workout for sure, but just because it's a muscle that gets so overly utilized in daily activity plus other training, they never really get super sore. Not the same kind of soreness that a chest or a tricep or your abs get anyway. However, after making this adjustment, that all changed for me. So check this out. Drop the weights down to simple 5-pound weights. And I'm saying I can usually do these with 40-pound dumbbells. Alright, so drop them down to 5-pound weights. Keep your arms fully extended to either side of you. Instead of bringing your knuckles in together towards the front of your body, like you normally would, let them pause right at hip width. This is going to help keep a little bit of tension on the shoulder and not let it rest so much at the bottom of the rep. Now the important part, raise them to the sky, but keep your hands and your shoulders back. It's very easy during this exercise to start bringing your entire fists and elbows forward in the movement. You want to keep them back so your hands are parallel with your shoulders. They make one straight line if you were to look at yourself from a bird's eye view. As you're raising them up towards the ceiling, you're keeping your elbows 100% straight. This is why you have to use light weight for this. Anything heavy is going to mess up your elbow joints. As you're doing this, tilt your pinkies up towards the ceiling, and I mean really tilt them up towards the ceiling. You should be twisting the butts of those dumbbells up to try to make an imprint towards the ceiling, and you should be raising them as high as your ears. As you do this at the very top, make sure you pause and get a good squeeze. If you have to, puff out your chest. Get that nice arch going in your back at the very top of the rep. This is going to help you to really dig into those shoulders and get a full activation. As you do this, you should be able to see in the mirror and definitely feel an amazing burning sensation right in the sides of your delt and even in the back of your delt as well. As you come up to the top, you're going to feel it right into the center of that shoulder. That's how you know you're hitting the meat of the deltoid. Do this for high reps, but slow tempos. I've been using 12 to 15 reps, and I've been doing as many as 5 sets of this because it's such a light weight. But it burns like crazy, and you feel it, and the results have been making their way. Remember, progressive overload can be done in many different ways. It doesn't always have to be in a specific lower rep range. Give this a shot. Tell me what you think. Again, really simple. Straight arms, dumbbells to either side. Don't let them come beyond your hips. Raise them out. You're keeping your elbow and your hand in line with your shoulder. You're not bringing your elbow back or forward. You're not putting your fists in front of your body. Everything's all one line. Bring your pinkies up towards the ceiling. Squeeze at the top. Elbows go right up to your ears, no lower. Bring them down nice and slow. And repeat 15 times, 5 sets. Best exercise for hitting those medial delts, the sides of your shoulders, and actually helping to activate your rear delts as well. Subscribe now, guys, for more. Make sure you check out my channel, youtube.com/Skondor. Facebook me at Nick Wright Bodybuilding on Facebook, and of course tweet me. This is Nick. It's the end of the world. Apocalypse. We need more power!